Hi, I'm Shoestring Jane and welcome back to my channel where I talk about all things thrifty, frugal and money saving, although we're kind of getting off track slightly with this video. As you will know if you're a regular viewer of my channel, we are looking to move house. We have sold our house subject to contract. It all appears to be going okay. We don't have any kind of moving date yet, but we do have a holiday booked in September, so we don't want to be taken by surprise and for it all to end up being the week after we get back or something like that. So we're trying to get really well ahead, really declutter. I mean, goodness knows the house needs decluttering anyway, but you need a reason, don't you? It's really hard to find the time and the motivation to do a massive declutter unless you've got a real reason to. And we are determined not to take a load of stuff with us that we never use. It's completely pointless. Somebody else could be using it. So we have this week been going through one of our sheds. We did think maybe we could do both sheds in a day, but it was far too hot. We were just very sweaty and very dirty and there was too much to do really. And Justin was taking trips to the tip as well in between times and taking things to his workshop as well. So, you know, you end up with so much stuff. I know I'm not a minimalist. I don't pretend to be a minimalist, but I kind of think that generally speaking, I keep on top of things, certainly in the house, but in the sheds, if I can shove it away so I don't have to look at it, then I'm really bad. I don't think most of us are like that, aren't we? If we can shove stuff away, we don't look at it, and we just have loads of things that are just sitting there unused and completely wasted. I don't like throwing it away. I've thrown as little away as possible. Most of it is going to my daughter, who is going to be doing another boot sale in the next few weeks. I really don't like doing boot sales, so she's happy to do them. She can do it. She can have the money. She's saving up for something. So I'm happy that she has it, otherwise I would take it to the charity shop. She's my charity case. Just some of the larger things we have put out front. We had a big old sink. We actually got it from Freecycle, but never got round to fitting it in our kitchen. I think Justin thought it was the wrong thing. That's why we never got round to it. It wasn't quite the right sink. So I'm giving that away, but I've put that out the front garden with a big free sign on it. I'm hoping somebody will take that. If they don't take it in the next day or so, I'll put it on Freecycle again. But most of the boot sale stuff is under the gazebo in the garden, so let's hope it doesn't rain. So we're just trying to be really organised in advance, as I say. It's quite therapeutic, isn't it, having a good declutter? And, you know, I'm happy to rehome a lot of stuff. I really hope that we can do that rather than sending much to landfill. Justin's been to landfill once, and then he took a load of stuff to his workshop this morning as well. So he likes to keep things like bits of wood, which all came from him, all sitting in the shed. But you know, you need to have some sort of system so you know what's there. So when you need some wood for something, you actually know where to find it. So I think that needs to be a bit better organised in his workshop. Anyway, I'll let you see how we get on. At one point, I've really speeded up the film, and I so wish we could do it that fast. Anyway, I'll show you how we got on. Part 1 of our decluttering frenzy. I'm going to trudge down to the sheds. This is Archie being a lunatic. Get down, Arch. Get down. He thinks there's a cat there. Right, these 2 sheds we've got to declutter. And Mr. Shoestring is already there. I'm just going to do some photos, the before photos. So this is the mess that is this shed. Look at Mr. Shoestring making it even more messy. Oh God. Look at the state of that. And then there's this wood here. Couple of doors, random doors. This one's not quite so bad because I have actually been through this. Oh, look at the cobwebs though. We'll leave those. It's not quite so bad, but you can tell we haven't been in it a while because look at the cobwebs. Good grief. So some of this stuff can go and some of it will come with us. just going to stop for our coffee, but we're getting there. Oh look, it's come to join. She gets in every video, this cat. This is her favourite spot. She's going to miss it when we go, aren't you, Lolly? And you've reminded me there's a load of stuff up there I haven't even looked up. God knows what all that is. Do that next. But a lot of this can still go. But the old coffee table we've discovered, I forgot was there. Yes, I know. It's very exciting, isn't it, Lola? Very exciting. I am absolutely filthy and sweating buckets doing one shed. We haven't quite finished it yet. This is what I did yesterday. I just went through all the kitchen cupboards and all the downstairs cupboards, and these are for the boot sale. The back of that pan doesn't look too good, but it's perfectly useful. And I've got another further box in another room, so I'm going to put those all under the gazebo too, and hope my daughter wants to do a boot sale really soon to get rid of all the stuff. Oh, coffee time now, I think. So it's pretty much done. On the down bit anyway, I haven't looked up there yet. We've got 2 old TVs I didn't even know were there, just must have moved them up there. So I've still got to do that, but little and often I need Justin to make a decision on this stuff, whether it's something that he finds useful and wants to put in his workshop or not. Well, it's just a bit more rubbish over there. It's endless. Well, this is the shed. This is the one shed that we really haven't kind of tidied up at any point in the last probably 5 years. So it's really messy. But we are getting there. Okay, so everything's back in it. Some of this stuff is going to Justin's workshop. I've still got some of this stuff up here, which I can't get to. But everything down here is going with us. So we've sorted out a lot of it. It was in a right bloody mess, wasn't it? So still got some more stuff to do. I don't want to move that little cushion up there because that's Lola's little throne. She loves it up here. Here's the boot sale pile so far. Lots of old deck chairs, the sort that are not comfortable. Cat toys and a headboard and just the stuff out of my kitchen. That's enough as it is, I think. So that's what we've done so far. I say I've called it part 1, but in actual fact, I have been decluttering everything here and there and everywhere in the house since we decided to put the house on the market, really. I've been just doing a little bit here and there, like a drawer or cupboard, or, I just think I knew that it would be too massive a job otherwise. So I've been doing little bits here and there, but the sheds, well, they've been the worst thing, and I've been putting off doing those, and so has Justin. So part 2 will no doubt follow, so you can see our progress and how we do, and maybe I might even go to the boot sale with my daughter Becky. We'll see. We never got around to doing the eaves of the shed, if you like. So I'm going to try and do that this week in the week, and then we'll tackle the other shed next weekend. I'm really hoping it will just cool down. If it could just cool down, we'd get a lot more done, but you end up so sweaty, it's so dusty and cobwebby, and you end up covered in cobwebs. It's just horrible. We end up having lots of showers. But anyway, that's how I got on. Let me know if you've been decluttering, if you've got a reason to declutter, if you have a particular way of doing it. If you give me any hints and tips, that would be good. I think the best thing for decluttering, if you're keeping stuff, is to sort your storage out. We can't really do that because we're going to be in a different house, so we'll sort the storage out when we get there. It does have a really good garage with loads of built-in sort of shelving units and things, so that does make it easier, doesn't it, if you can do that. But I'm losing the office where I keep all my eBay stuff, so some of that's got to go in there as well. So, we're going to have less space in this house. It's slightly smaller, and we just don't need a lot of extra stuff. I do battle a bit with Justin because he's got slight hoarding tendencies. He was looking at the boxes of stuff I cleared out the kitchen going, oh, well, I could just have that. And I was saying, you wouldn't use it. If you don't use it, you don't need it. Someone else can have it. So I've been a bit brutal. So that's my approach to it. Being a bit brutal, not chucking stuff out unless it really is rubbish. I don't like things going to landfill if they don't have to. So anyway, we'll see you next time. You can see how we carry on with our decluttering efforts. Bye for now.